Good morning, folks. It's two new messages. No, it's whoops. 7:15 a.m. Monday, June 13th. Got my Kodiak Bear in the front of this one. Monday, June 13th. 7:15 a.m. See you, buddy. This is going to be about, well, it's going to be about cleansing the other side. There's some details about it. I'm not speaking glimmering generalities here. It's going to be light or high vibration, and then just leave it hanging. It doesn't really tell you much. Maybe it's the most important thing, but, you know, not much detail in that. And also the new format. I've never done a video on it just to talk about it for a minute. So before we get started, there is something I want to do. Other than try to slam my coffee. So I can get the next cup out. Leave the crowd. Isn't that what it says? Yeah, leave the crowd. Don't worry about people as you awaken and get stronger. Don't worry about what other people are thinking and stuff. I mean, care, but don't worry. There's a big difference. Some people who might even just give you a real hard time, if they're the kind of people that want to awaken, and the chances are that they will because they're with you, maybe not, but sooner or later, they might wind up being one of your staunch defenders. Remember, none of us are awake and aware until we are, you know, and none of us are any better than anyone else, and please don't let them try to tell you they're better than you, because they're not. How can you have a family if someone's better than someone else? How do you have praise if you have a family? Like I've said before, you know, when you go home to your house, what are you supposed to bow down and touch your head to the ground? So, oh, great parents, I'm home. Can I please enter your house? I don't deserve to live here. You know, that kind of crap, like religious stuff. No. That makes no sense. It has no place in a creation of equality. In a creation where you're free to do what you want to do as long as you're not hurting someone else. There's going to be limits. Some places you can't go, like the first dimension. That's where new stuff is born, just by happenstance. One thing about that's going to be changed, though. The amount of heavy particulate matter that's in there is going to be taken out and stored. Excuse me. It's not sentient energy, it's just heavy particulate matter. Like bornite, what I call unicornite, many people call peacock ore, and chalcopyrite goes by the same basic energy too. A lot of people, I mean, when I was talking about it, I talked about it being, I mentioned like 2 or 3 times in a row without catching it. And I don't edit, don't know how, don't want to. If I screw up real bad in the first couple of minutes or something, I'll just stop it and redo it. I have times I'm getting worked on hard, but other than that, I just keep going. You know, I want you to see that I'm nothing perfect or anything. I'm like everyone else, just different energy on the inside. So what? I have a different job. I have a purpose. I'm fulfilling it. I'm almost done. You know, it's just, we're all different. We're all unique in our own way. And we're all here for a reason, because we want to get stronger and bigger. We want to evolve. That's how spirit evolves. Again, it's in the books. I should stop doing this, but I won't, because there's a reason for it. These are your books. Okay? This is how the first being came to be. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I mean, think about it. That's a simple question. It's a simple question with a simple answer. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Read this, you'll understand. It's as simple as the bald spots in my head. So there's got to be an extra joke on that. For some reason, it's just not coming. Whatever. One thing else I want to bring up too. Come on. It's like commercial day. It's not. These are important things for you. As you awaken, these cards, okay, it looks like it's just the rune LGs. It's not. By the way, upside down, this is a peace symbol. That's what it means. Being peaceful, relaxed. Inside the card deck, there's a little bit about some of the symbols in it. That's what's in there. And then in the very back is my... Come on. It's one of my beautiful girls, Deanna. And that's her dog, Lola, who's gone home. She's not with us in body anymore. She's free. She's a source energy animal. I'm not showing it right now, but when Lola was dying, I believe it's at Deanna's mother's house in Florida, where she was dying. Lola was outside next to the house in the sunshine. She felt good. She was in the shade, but I mean out in the outside. And Deanna was kneeling right next to her. And that was years ago. That was a long time ago. Did you know that the grass still won't grow there? You can see the imprints. Sorry, that kind of hits me. Love, a powerful thing. You have no idea. You don't. Until you can see the other side, see what's going on, see energy, you have no idea about the power of what goes on. I'm fishing through some stones here for a reason. Oh, excuse me. Major case of the sniffles today. Alright, something else that Deanna has now. I was directly led to get all this stuff so that y'all would have it. That's funny. Come on, Lapis. Lapis lazuli, okay? This loves picture jasper. We're talking romance here. And then some stick selenite on top of that. And then, if you have it, if you can, some star essonite. There's a piece of star essonite. Tumbled by weather. You put that together, your pineal is just going to... And this picture jasper works with the pituitary gland, okay? It helps produce the picture in your head. It's like an extra retina inside there. I'll have to do something with this. Oh, sodalite. Huh. Cool. File that under yummy. I love stone energy. This belongs to someone and needs to get sent off. Okay. Now, what Deanna is about to put up for sale are some stone energy kits for those of you that are doing massages, energy work, healing work. People talk about Reiki, whatever. It seems like everybody wants to be and is a Reiki master or something. I don't get into that. I just get into energy. I get into people, beings, energy, what they are, how they use what they have. Okay? I don't have... The only names I really have is of different names of different spirits that I deal with and have to present to you to help you understand what's been going on, who did what and why, how and when. But I found You can call this river rock, whatever you want. This is Gaia and Gaira. Gaia from the earth and Gaira. This is Essonite, some black Essonite, but it's just barely more than 50% Gaia. Excuse me, the energy, the mass, but energy too. Gaira is always in there, but Gaira stays back, honoring Gaia because this is her planet. Okay. Gaira, 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 and Gaira are so cool. Planets are awesome. It's like Moldavite. When you talk to Moldavite, I brought her up the other day. Molly. Whoop. No, you can't see. That's Moldavite. Okay? That's a planet. She's in there. You can talk to her. Real quickly, how do you talk to stones? I gotta take those off too. Just put a few on today. Taking them out for a ride for a while. You hold on to a stone. This is in book number 2. Okay, and those of you that have been with me for a while, you're tired of seeing these things. This is for the future. Okay, so this is actually going to help you when you help other people. Okay, creation, this journey evolving into paradise. Okay, this is about 412 pages, and as the way the editors go by it, they include all the pages. You go to the last page, it's a little less than 412. Anyway, the way to feel stone, hold it with the fingertips of 2 hands, okay? Because the fingertips are like the energy straws of the body. So as you hold it like this, the energy from the stone goes in here to the core, and it also goes here to the core at the same time. So you get balanced energy. This is the quickest, fastest way to feel any stone. If you take lapis and put it on your head, okay? It takes time to go into your head, slowly go down through, go to the hypothalamus, go into the core. It's got to go in your body, the mainstream, okay? I don't care what other people say. Isn't that obvious? Do I care about them? Yes, I don't care what they say. Okay? I'm here for a job and then to get the hell out of here. Okay? Train's getting ready to pull out. I'm happy as hell. Okay, stick selenite. This is only Gaia's energy. So you can hold the stone like this and you say, in your head, you can say it out loud, but honestly, people be used to just not saying anything out loud, because when you do, you're activating your conscious mind. You're using your conscious mind. You're hearing yourself say it. You're trying to convince yourself. Folks, you have to let the conscious mind go to really come inside. So just say my thought. Say, Gaia, are you in here? You know, tell me you're in here. You can say please or something. Just don't be nasty. If she tells you to go to hell, then you know you deserve it. So you just wait, and you know she's talking to me. She's saying hi. She gave me a little run down, up and down my spine, which is what this does. Now, she's already giving me a hard time. Not Gaia, Gaira. So if you go to say Gaira, or is your energy in here? Can you, you know, are you in this stone, Gaira? And if she is, then she'll give you a different feeling. And you'll feel the difference back and forth. And then Star Essonite, I go up to Star Essonite and say, okay, Gaia, you here? You know, she goes, yes. And then she just curtsy. That's kind of cute. And then Gaira, are you in here? And she's just giving me that sourpuss look, like, really? But then I say, Star, male universal energy, are you in there? And he's like this, and he goes like this, just a little nod. So I see this picture. I can receive it as feeling. I can, you know, I can get feeling in the head. Folks, they're going to talk to you in different ways, but as you do it a few times, you're going to find out, boom, that's it. And then you grab this stone, and you say, Gaia, are you in here? She'll say yes. And you say, Gaira, are you in here? And you'll feel a softer Gaira than you usually feel. Like if you pick up Star Essonite, you can feel a strong Gaira, like real powerful. When you hold this, she's going to be softer. When you hold this, the response is going to be softer because there's less of her in there, okay? Actually, I'm going into more detail on that than I thought. Now, This black Essonite that's very strong Gaia. It's very soft, relaxing, and very natural with the body. And that's why it's being used for this. Gaia is super strong. It really cranks you up hard. The idea is for this to be relaxing but strong, and it is. It's exactly what needs to be used for the job. You can take it like this and then plant it on someone's back, right where the spine meets the whatchamacallit, hip bone. For Pete's sake, my mind's going blank. I used to work in surgery. But anyway, where the spine goes down into the hip section, you put this right on it. Okay, then you can get one of these long pieces of stick selenite, put it on there, and this will activate the whole spine. Okay, and when you do that, you are literally helping out the spine. You're making it straighten out. You're really helping it out. Then as you work on the people and they're relaxing, this stone will help keep the emotions, which is the base chakra, relaxed, while this energizes the core energy, or what they call the kundalini. This is going to energize the core energy, plus work on making the back feel better while you're working on it. Okay, so you're putting a lot of energy inside there. That stone is part of the body that works real good with the body, plus you're also doing your own healing work. Okay, now you can also take one of these and put a small piece on, and then you can take a piece like this on one side and then another piece on the other side of the person. You just lay it down on the table and put this on the back. Put this on the back right there. That'll also work on the whole body. It depends on how you want to do it. Now, if this is on the back, okay, I'm not a juggler. As this is on the back, okay, this is calming the emotions to help soothe the whole body, the mind. The mind has to be calm to release the muscles. This goes on the base of the back of the base of the spine. This goes up here, okay, energizing the whole back. And this, with oils and everything, this needs to stay wrapped in that cling and cellophane. And then, when if you want to be doing some work on them while you're doing this on their brain, okay, at the top you can put some lapis lazuli, picture jasper, okay. You can put star essonite on here too. You just wrap them, just put them near the top. You place them on the spine going up. Okay, that's going to energize their brain. Okay, you can also get a piece of tumbled celestite. I don't have any right now. I should say Deanna doesn't have any. I'm still sending Deanna stones. She's doing awesome. She's buying a lot of her own stones now, but we crank them up. Everything she has getting cranked up until I'm gone, and then she'll be cranking them up. And do not underestimate Deanna. Do not underestimate her whatsoever, folks. She's strong. When people have been worked on and the brain's really busy, some good sodalite like this, or sometimes it's a lighter color like this, even a little white, okay? That helps the whole brain as it's evolving, okay? That's a very good stone. Now, when people are heart-based chakra, you can use some good, nice, this is very deep carnelian, which is really good for the heart. The light carnelian is the orange, the more orange and less red. That's awesome too, but it has more passion in it. So that can really kind of get things stirring, which is sometimes what you need. You can place this over the heart, about where the heart is. One, you can put one on each side, whatever you want to do. Also, some real high quality rhodonite. Okay, this is compassion. That's the pink is compassion in there. However, the deep black is strength. This will strengthen a heart that's hurt. If someone's got heart pain and you give them a rose quartz, the first thing they're going to want to do is explode out their feelings and let it go. That's good, you got it out of you. You know what? If you get some rhodonite, it's going to make your heart stronger so you can deal with it better. And the compassion will still be flowing, but you're going to be strong, and you're going to literally think about what's going on and understand it. Rose quartz is a beautiful stone, but every stone has its purpose and place on your body, in your aura when it's time. Maybe they need to calm down. Smoky quartz. Calm down their thoughts. Smoky quartz. Okay, put it at the top, goes into the head, and it's just let the brain relax. Citrine. Citrine is a focusing tool. Citrine, lapis, and then, you know, this picture jasper too. That's all really good on the head. And then star essonite, if you want, you can just put them near the top, rest them on the people's back, and the whole time you're working on the rest of the back, they're cooking. Plus, you can take the stones, you can take, like, these are so long and they're so strong, and these are cranked up, okay? You can put this in the side of the person, let them relax, and then use other stones up and down the back. If you have these two stones in the side, and then you put this one in the middle on top of that black stone, folks, that back is just flowing, okay? A lot of you I'm talking to understand stone energy and stuff. You have your own way of doing things. That's awesome. That's good. Just, you know, keep doing it. But if you do understand stone energy, then you'll understand the value of these kits. Now this is a very special little piece of pneumite. This helps the body relax. Pneumite's an incredible stone. Pneumite helps the body relax, just softly flow. The energy relaxes. When you hold pneumite, your energy calms down, and it goes to right below you, somewhere between your nose and somewhere between your knees and your ankle, and it just relaxes, and then it flows. It relaxes down, gets to about your knees, under your knees, from there to the ankles, and then it floats out like this. Your energy literally calms down and floats right above the ground, not in it. It doesn't ground you, but it calms you down. Okay? You can put this with the selenite. It'll relax you while it's cranking you up. Okay? Pneumite's not cheap. It's not at all. Very hard to find. Another one that's not cheap. A couple of pieces of charoite here. Charoite's a beautiful stone. It's a beautiful stone. The energy of charoite, it works on the whole head at one time. Very beautiful. A lot of you ladies have lily inside. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome. Okay. Now, I've talked so much about stone here. Let's go ahead. I need to make sure the videos, but I'm just going to go ahead and get this out. Cleansing on the other side. Compassion, honor, equality. That's the new format, okay, for the other side, for everyone to live in. The other side is loaded with arrogance and everything else right now. It's the accepted way of doing something. It's the accepted way. Why? The only one that ever ran anything was the original first being male and female. Okay? And they were exactly that. They were liars, manipulative, what you call God. The most nasty thing you'd ever want to see. Oh, but it's not my God. Really? Well, apparently you can't see. But I feel this. Well, a lot of people who actually have been made to feel energy in the base of their spine and cranked it up, crank up the endorphins. That's what the angels do to you, or did to you. The ones that are left won't do that anymore. The ones that are left are the cream of the crop. They're the original first angels. All they had to do was not attack Ara. It was time for them to be free and not be servants anymore. So those that didn't attack, were taken care of, protected, and now they've been made strong. Um, Gentleman Tim had an I've got his email. I'm going to put up his video pretty soon. I'm having a hard time doing a video here high def and then log it in with something on Skype. I've done it before, but I'm being kept from it, so I'll just put the information about him in the wording, and then I do have to. I have to actually. I do have to put some preview in there. I've got some stuff I have to say that I can't write in. I'll figure it out. I'll get a hold of James to get some help. James had a death in the family. James Ring. But anyway, without trying to dwell on anything. So the other side, that's the way it's always run. That's the way it's always been. Now it's changed. So the new, format is compassion, honor, and equality. Excuse me. So what's compassion? The frequencies of the auric expression, or auras given off of those frequencies, which are compassion, is pink. There's a lot of people, jailers, whatever. There's one guy in Texas. He makes everybody wear uniforms that are made out of pink. Excuse me, and he found out it does cut down the amount of violence. There were some sheriffs that actually painted the inside of the drunk tanks, is what they called them, pink. Found out that there's less problems in there, but I haven't done so. Everyone's quieter. This has been part of science. They've actually done tests on this to find out it's true. It's the frequencies that come off of it's the frequencies that cause that color that are compassion. It's folks, this is all so simple. When you have the basics, it's simple. The basics were kept from you. But as you can see and feel things, that's when you really start putting everything together. Okay, so compassion is caring about others. When you have compassion, the needs of others has value to your life. It doesn't mean fall on a sword for them. But it does mean that you actually care about their well-being. That's such a simple thing. And you'll find it everywhere. Not in every one, but you'll find it everywhere. Honor. What's honor? Well, one thing about honor is not to lie. Have I ever lied when I was a kid? Yeah. I've done a lot of things I wasn't happy about. So then how can I have honor if I've ever lied? That's a question that a lot of you that are searching, yourself, coming away, you can ask yourself. Well, number one, you've had the original, everyone's had the original angels put on them when the original male and female were still alive. Going inside, you put their energy down through your crowns and run you. Okay? They're gone. That's over. Okay? Then you had the other stuff, some essence, and then once they were taken care of, souls running around, working on you. Almost all that's been dealt with. So right now already, your lives are better than you realize. There's just no control, so you can't really see much. You can feel a little better, but things are still screwed up outside of you, so you can see that. Because those who do cause trouble don't have anyone right now coming down on them, controlling the amount of trouble that they put out. They're kind of let loose free, and they're really showing who they are. There's a lot of clean spirit that's doing exactly that, and it's marking itself for deletion as soon as its life is over. Good. Let's take out the trash. I relate to that. So, honor, if you have honor, you do everything you can to do what you know is proper, correct, and it's related to compassion, doing right by others, not wrong. Um, the golden rule is like such a simple thing. Do unto others as you would hope they would do unto you. Just don't expect it. I modified it a little bit. Treat others the way that you would like to be treated, with respect, care, consideration. And if you're not hurting anyone, and if they're not hurting anyone, then good. Everything's fine. You're in a learning environment. It's been almost impossible for everyone to let their compassion flow, to allow their honor to be. I've said things that I want to do, and then I've been kept from doing it. I was trying to finish my buddy Brad's. Brad, I think you're out in Australia. I know I got it written down, but to put his thing together, and he's waited the longest, and he's going to get a big package. It's going to cost me at least twice, maybe 3 times what it was going to cost to ship it out to him. Good, because it took me that long to do it. I was arguing with the other side. Folks, I've had 3 and 4 days at a time when I get hit so hard, my brain, that I can't hardly function. It's everything I can do to get up and take care of Herky and the animals outside. You won't go through that, but that's something I've had to deal with. And I kept screaming at the other side. I said, "You're screwing my honor. I have to get this stuff out." And then other things come up, lawsuits, and got to take care of this, and then this person's waking up, this other family member I know, there's things I have to take care of while I'm here, stuff going out of the house, throwing stuff away in a dumpster I usually have outside of the house, emptying out the house. Trying to get ready, I don't want to leave a mess for Paul. House will be in his name. So anyway, it's got I'm saying all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so that would infuriate me with the other side. You need to leave me the hell alone. And I get hit so hard, literally, folks. Those of you that are waking up, that you've been cranked up, and those of you that are Source family that are here to do a very serious job, y'all are being just boom knocked out. You know what I'm talking about. Trust me, it's a lot more difficult with what I deal with, because of what's in me and what I'm doing. I go out pretty far with my energy and do a lot of stuff. I'm doing stuff all the time. Sometimes I'll crank up a couple and I wind up doing a whole family and the pets. I do everything I can for everyone. I've got a lot of limits, but it hurts my honor when I tell someone they're probably going to have something in a certain amount of time, and then it gets blown to hell. I'm doing everything I can. So it's frustrating. It's like making my appointments. I know from the 14th, 18th I'll be working. On the 18th it stops. Well, there's something that's going to come up where I have to do something. Do something that I need the whole day for, or a few days for. Just like right now, I'm off of consults to the 14th. So I need to hurry up and do what I need to do. I'm running out of time, but you know what? It's okay. I'm being left alone enough so I can get something done. But, so do I have no honor because I said I was going to do something in 2 weeks, and then I got put to hell where I couldn't? I'm doing everything I can to, take care of that. It's a frustrating thing, but it also, this life we live in, these lives we're having, folks. That's just, it's not. You don't have control. Oh, God gave us free will. Really? Really? That's about the biggest joke I've ever heard. How many of you have gone through your life and at one moment you say, why the hell did I just do that? Why the hell did I just say that? Where'd that come from? Well, it didn't come from you. Where'd it come from? Excuse me. It didn't come from you. Where'd it come from? From your thought process, anyway. When you lie, when you intentionally deceive someone, that's dishonorable. When you say you're going to do something and you work your butt off to get it done, you're still doing everything you can to maintain your honor. Okay. And the last one is equality. Hey, everyone's equal, man. Sorry. That's the way it is. How do you build a house? On a flat, stable, strong foundation. The only way a family can live together is if there's equality. They all have equal rights. It really helps. Hey, Herc, how you doing, buddy? It really helps to have equality. I'm sorry, to have compassion and honor, protection. It's, look at a family unit where you have all these things, and few of us have. It's just the way our lives were set up to be. Overly abusive and aggressive abusive, just to push your spirit harder inside your body to make it grow larger when it gets out. Excuse me. So that's part of the mess we've had to deal with. If you can honestly say you're working hard towards a certain goal, to do something, anything statement you might make, or the biggest thing is be true to yourself, honor, then you're doing everything you can. That's the most important thing. This person tries hard to protect people, and then he goes up and kicks a dog. Screw him. He has no honor. He has nothing. Compassion is very important. There's going to be so much compassion coming soon. It'll blow your mind. People caring. This planet's at more like that now. You go to the Earth so you can have a tough life for the most part, but a lot of you here, most all of you that listen to me, you're here for a reason. Sometimes people pop in and out when I talk about, our friends in space and stuff. They're interesting in hoopla, excitement. Now, not all of them, just some of them. Good boy, Herc. I love you, buddy. I'm trying to hurry up, okay? I will. Want to say something? Good boy. He's a good boy. Herky, good boy. Good boy, come on. You gonna come in? Good boy, yes. He's a good man. Yes, you are. Come on, Herc. You want to lay down? What do you want to do? I love you. I'll be just a minute, okay? Yes, I know. I know it's about time. Okay, give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Good boy. Thank you. So anyway, that's the way. I feel you looking at me. I love you, buddy. We're gonna eat in just a minute, okay? Just a minute. I know. Just give me 1 minute. We're gonna eat, okay? Or a couple minutes. Here again, there's the honor thing. I said 1 minute when I know it's gonna be 3 or 4. I gotta say 3 or 4. I'll be there in just a few minutes, Herky. I love you, honey. Anyway, he had his snack and his medicine and went outside and everything. But it's time for him to get his regular meal. It's almost 8 o'clock. I love you, baby. Come here, honey. Good boy, honey. I love you, sweetie. You're awesome. Yes, you are. So anyway, compassion. Boom. Animals have it for us. We have it for them as part of what we are inside. That's what we express. That's who we are. These are the beings that are going to be in bodies having lives, not the other buttheads. Abusive, arrogant, they're going to go. The ones that are abusive want to keep being abusive, maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe one more time, they're going to be deleted. That's how creation changes. Okay? A lot of people say, you don't have the right to do this, you don't have the right to do that, and no one has the right to do this or that. I said, wow, really? These people that say that, 99.9999 repetitive decimal percent of these people are the first ones to scream and cry when something doesn't go their way and they need help. And then as soon as they get it, they'll turn around and go right back to the old routine. Whatever, that's their problem, not mine. When you've been made to protect something, then as you protect them, they have to, number one, they have to all be equal. You protect everything equally at the same time. You might love something more than one thing more than another, but they all have a base format of protection that you must maintain. You must maintain all of them. You must protect all of them. Then as you do that, and they see you doing that, compassion is a natural thing. When someone can be calm like that, if they have any compassion in them, it's going to grow. It's going to nourish. And then what do you have? More compassion. Wow. Gee, that's a tough one, Jay. I got my calculus calculator out for that and everything. Folks, if, I'm not simple-minded by any means, but I'm simple. This is all simple. I have a benefit. I was going to say luxury. I have the benefit of seeing, and knowing so much just because of what's inside me. It's not a luxury. Being me is not a luxury whatsoever. But I'm proud to be who I am. Taking care of stuff is what I want to do. I was made like that, and I've always done everything I could to do it, and now I'm finally about to do it. Finally, forever. And I love that. There's so much stuff to do. There's so much stuff on the other side that's still messing with other people here and in and out. They need to be taken care of. The whole format changing from what it's been forever is just boom, bam, change, a whole new page. It's like, okay, page, the hell with the page. We're throwing away the old book and opening up a new sheet of paper, a new book. Go to the first page. And that's what's happening. That's what's coming your way, okay? There's no one to thank. There's nothing like that. There's just to do. To become yourself. Okay? There's a machine that's been broken. It's being fixed. It's going to be putting out nice cars. So therefore, don't worry about getting in one of the cars. How does that relate to you? Only the very simple process that something should have been done a certain way, it wasn't. And now it is. So now things are going to be better. Perfect? No. When you're in a body having a life, you need to be stressed. There needs to be strife so that your body can develop and you can understand. But not abuse. There's a huge difference. And when we finally dump these physical bodies, 72 to 78% of all the strife, abuse, and everything else in your lives is going to be gone. That's a lot. That's an average of what? 3/4 of the crap in your life is going to be gone. The planets won't be stressed. They'll be taken care of. They're going to grow. Those frequencies that are harmonious, compassionate, so many of the finer things in life are just going to be everywhere. If everything's protected and the abuse isn't out there, the compassion that is here. First off, if people are not compassionate, then those folks are going to not have lives, or have a planet or two where they can have lives and be by themselves or something. Something will be done that's fair and equal for everyone. I'm coming here, Connie. So anyway, uh, that's how life gets better. You take out the abuse, you allow the compassion and honor to grow. And let me tell you something about honor, okay? Um, Honor is the one thing, or it's one of the few things that nobody can take from you. You have to trash it yourself. And if you've done something dishonorable, which all of us have in bodies, I'm sorry, that's part of life, you learn from it. Take that lesson and make it part of you. Okay? Simple stuff. Like I've said so many times, folks, there's no such thing as perfection. Please don't waste your time looking for it. You're just going to frustrate yourself. Find love where you can. Find the compassion. Find the honor in yourself and hope to find it in other people. Don't try to control other people. Try and lead them with example when you can. Try and do for them what you can, but don't ever forget yourself, okay? I love y'all, man. Y'all take care. I'm going to feed Herc. Herc, you ready now? He says, oh, waiting on you, Dad. I love y'all, man. Have a good one. So is Herky. Have a good one.